Yo, what's up, everyone? This is episode 126 of the Blrd podcast. As always, we have Green Tuner.
Hello.
Greencast.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Dark Side.
Yo, 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 yo. That's it.
And myself, the best in the world, baby. And you know it. The one, the only, the true main character of every story, and especially this story. I'm the Goku. These are the Chaozus and the Yamchas and the Tiens. I am the one, the only, better than you, and you know it, baby. The Ed Underground.
Ed Underground.
Ed Underground. Great. Good job, Ed. I mean, Ed is, he's always number one in every story. Brokeback Mountain. He was the main character in that. He was first person. Your favorite Pornhub videos, especially in the gay section. He's the main character in that.
Something called bareback, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Well, you all tell me because I don't know the lingo of all these things that you've all experienced. Very, 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 very much experience.
Yeah, I remember.
You coming to us live from under a bridge right now? What's going on?
Yeah, where are you?
I am in my chariot. My
chariot
my
slash home.
Yeah,
I'm in my car. I didn't hear you said what.
He said chariot slash home.
No. Well, I would say this is a second home in a way.
Okay.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock on my doors.
I mean, you should feel safe. I mean, geometrically, it's probably one of the safest vehicles out there. You are built like
singing a song.
You said
guys
what?
don't know what that is. I was singing a song, but you guys don't know what that song is.
Oh no, we don't know the song.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel safest of all. I can lock on my doors.
Oh yeah, that song. Yeah, everyone knows that damn song.
You guys didn't know it.
I didn't know. I don't know it. That's news to me.
You've seen it in commercials. They used it in everything. I'm telling you, you've heard it before.
Is it like a Chicagoland specific song? Or?
It's just it's a very generic song.
Oh. If you ever walk into like a Gap, I know you shopped at Toys R Us. And Babies R Us.
I don't even reference that makes sense anymore.
Ed, do you not realize that Toys R Us is no longer in existence?
Yes, I do know that.
So,
there is a Toys R Us.
I know there's Toys R Us.
It's a small section within JCPenney.
Yeah, right.
That's Toys R Us.
I mean, there was an investor that did buy Toys R Us years ago. I don't know if he actually was able to keep.
There's full on complete full size Toys R Us still in Canada.
Oh, in Canada. Okay. Okay, sure.
I mean,
that doesn't count.
They just opened a brand new Toys R Us.
Nah, that might as well be in Russia. It doesn't count.
Yeah, might as well be in Russia. But man, the video from the opening took me back to the day.
Made grown men cry.
Young Canadian pride just coming out.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Canada.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, talk a lot of shit, but who has a Toys R Us and who doesn't?
He also has a Tim Hortons too.
None of us do.
And the Timmy's double.
Yeah.
Okay. True.
Enjoy your Dunkin'.
You never heard of Tim Hortons?
No.
Oh my goodness, Ed! If you want some shitty coffee, go to Canada.
Wow.
Yeah, if you want some shitty coffee,
Nah.
Oh, actually,
no, Tim Hortons is not bad.
Try your best not to be a filthy Canadian. But which one is better?
What?
Dunkin' Donuts or Tim Hortons, coffee wise?
Okay, I have Dunkin' Donuts every morning. Every morning I get coffee from Dunkin' Donuts.
Of course you do.
Okay, but nothing comes close to a Tim Hortons double. Also, their donuts are way better.
Really?
They're better. I'm not joking.
Wow.
No, I agree. Look, Dunkin' Donuts aren't really. They're okay. They're like the McDonald's of donuts.
They're okay, yeah.
But yeah, just
the
coffee
quality's
wise.
better. The quality's
Krispy
better.
Kreme, baby.
Yeah, but Krispy Kreme, you
nothing.
can't do that. Like, well, first of all, is there a Krispy Kreme nearby for us in Illinois?
For you, not for you guys, but for me is I can DoorDash that.
Well, we used to have a Krispy Kreme real nearby.
Yeah,
and it wasn't good.
Everyone
It wasn't good
had a
for
Krispy
anyone in
Kreme
this area.
nearby.
Yeah,
Remember?
There was one. Yeah,
There
it's
was
right
a
by my
point
house.
where there was a point where you would find that Krispy Kreme within 20 minutes of wherever you were.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know McDonald's is now going to be carrying Krispy
Kreme donuts? Yeah.
See,
this is you always make fun of us for being big backs. You always make fun of us for being big backs and shit.
Woo!
But I mean, we come with like the hot information that people truly care about.
Yeah.
I mean, what can you talk about, Ed?
I don't know, being able to actually tie my shoes and get up out of bed without having to feel like I just had to run a marathon.
Nobody here feels like they ran a marathon. Now, do I have to shimmy myself off the bed? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do I have to rock myself out?
Yeah,
but
that happened.
that's because my bed is so big. I mean, that's the only reason why, Ed.
And tying your shoelaces is overrated. I mean, that's why you have slip-on shoes. Why do you think they created?
Yeah. Like, Ed, do you like wake up and be like, yippee?
Tie your shoes?
Like, yeah, you'd be like, yippee! I get to tie my shoes.
Like,
who buys shoes with shoelaces anyway?
Seriously,
you know what I mean? Just
I'm getting to that
slip-ons all the way, baby.
I'm getting to that point in my life where slip-ons. I have these shoes from Nike, and they like break, like they actually like split open. And I absolutely love those shoes, and they're meant for people with disabilities. So like if you can't like bend down to tie your shoe, it's meant for people like that. But I mean, I have repurposed it and I have appropriated it for my own use. Look, and I'm not gonna lie, it has saved Go ahead.
I was gonna say we are all taking steps towards the Wally future, where
I was just gonna say that.
I mean, it's inevitable. And you know what? I'm not against it. They look real comfortable. Yeah. And I mean, even the guy in Wally, the main human that you saw, I mean, had an attractive fellow female that he was getting with. Yeah. And he was in that floating cart thing, and he had a big gulp. Like, I mean, life's pretty good. Now, is his quality of life good? Is he going to make it? Who cares?
Yeah, he may not make it.
He's surrounded by robots. He's in space. It's way better than our life.
Yeah. I mean, so, I think that's fair.
Checkmate, Ed. Yeah. Checkmate.
Yeah. I mean, we're eating enough food for several lifetimes. You're only eating enough food for your lifetime. Who's barely. Who's actually winning?
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is that.
What are you saying, Ed?
You guys are so fat that you get tired listening to Run DMC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, get tired listening.
Yeah, listening to Run DMC. I got it. Okay, elaborate.
All right.
Elaborate, Ed.
And do I really have to elaborate on that?
I mean, I'm waiting for the joke to drop.
Yeah, you kind of messed up the delivery.
Well, I think the joke dropped already, but you guys already ate it or something now. I'm just saying.
Great job, man. Wow. I didn't know we had fat phobia on the Blrd podcast. Excuse me.
Yeah, where's the hate coming from, man?
Yeah, where's all this hate coming from?
There is no hate. There's no hate.
Very fat phobic, energy coming across.
No problem with
I thought you were an ally, Ed. What the hell?
An ally? I'm not overweight or fat or anything. Nothing against people who are. Just saying.
Wow, Ed. Well, you're a monster. I just want to let you know that, Ed. You're a monster.
You're Hitler.
Yeah, you're pretty much. Wow. You went from Jillian Michaels. You went straight from Jillian Michaels straight to Hitler. Hey, that's just what it is. All right. Well, let's start talking about some of our news that we need to talk about. But before we do, I have an announcement to you guys. I just beat Hi-Fi Rush, right? It came out with a humble bundle. I paid for it early because I was really excited about playing Hi-Fi Rush. Ended up, pretty much downloading it, playing it, and I'm not gonna lie, that game is excellent. I really thought that the game was stupid. At first, I was like, a rhythm-based fighting game. I was like, oh, this is gonna be trash, whatever, blah blah blah. It's gonna be like a Devil May Cry rip off. Man, that game is actually a lot of fun. Love it. I love it. I love it. I played it. I beat it. Played it again. Beat it again. Played some of the different modes. Beating those. I was like, yeah, I'm just having a great time. So this goes back to our conversation a couple weeks ago. We were talking about Tango GameWorks being subsumed by Microsoft and Microsoft Game Studios, and we were kind of like, oh, this is stupid, this sucks, blah blah blah. Now that I've gotten to play Hi-Fi Rush, now it makes me hate that Microsoft did that to such a great game studio, more so now than it was before. Like, holy shit, man. Like, that was a really well done, really well executed game. Nothing really deep about it. The story is not that deep, but the story was fun. The characters were lovable. The action was great. I wish there was a little bit more action into it, but I know they have to pace themselves. But man, that was a really great game. And Microsoft somehow, I don't know how they screwed that up. That was just too good to screw up. And somehow they did.
Did you play this game because they were because of what happened to Tango Gamers? Did you select? Would you have played this game had this not happened? Is my question.
Probably yes. I probably would have played it irregardless. But to me, I was like, hey, it was kind of a motivation at the same time, because it's like I looked at it from the aspect of this game is the last. It's the last game from the actual studio. Tango GameWorks. So I was like, you know what? Let me play their critically acclaimed game and let me see what the final hoorah is about. So I played it and I was just like, holy shit! Like, why is this? This has no reason being this good. Like, it's like, to me, it's almost like canning your like, if you have an all-star employee and you say, you know what? We really like you, but we're going to screw up everything, like your position and so forth. And we're actually going to can you instead. We're just going to let you go. And that's going to be for the betterment of the company. That's the kind of decision I feel like taking over this game studio was, and pretty much dissolving it. Like, this was a really fun game, and this could have easily been possibly a franchise, a multi-game franchise if possible. So yeah, it was very well done, and it pisses me off to no end that this studio was dissolved because of people who just don't understand the gem that they had on their hands. So yeah, it was just a little callback to something that we talked about a few weeks ago about the Microsoft merger and so forth. But yeah, I'm really upset about that.
Yeah, no, I guess it's not gonna make it's not gonna make any sense. As I assume people will continue to play that game, and like this maybe it's a lesson learned, who knows? Probably not.
Probably not.
We'll probably see. I'm telling you, if we could take bets, Ninja Theory, man, oh man,
Ninja Theory might be next. I mean,
they look real tasty. They look real tasty to Microsoft right now.
It took
real good.
Yeah, it took Tango what, a year after Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that, hey,
I mean, the time is ripe. They just put out their product. The product does not really require any updates or anything special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the right time to do it. But you know what? There seems to be, maybe they've learned their lesson, and I think maybe Ninja Theory got lucky because everyone kind of jumped to the defense of Ninja Theory, like, because of all the reasons we just said. Right. Like, it is the most obvious head to roll. So maybe they're not going to be the ones. They won't roll this time. Maybe they're just they have their jobs for another year. You know what I mean? Yeah. And when we least expect it, when we don't notice it in the midst of some other news, the head will roll. But who knows? But I mean, it could be anything at any time, right?
Yeah.
Like we said, it's fucking, they've created a Game of Thrones situation. So we'll see. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm glad you like the game. I don't think I'll ever play it, but it has looked appealing to me. But if I can't get to regular games on my menu, there's no way I'm gonna get to a game like this. But Good to hear that you played it. At least you beat it. The Ed Underground didn't even beat it. I heard he supposedly played it day one, but he never even beat it. So
Yeah,
I'm a busy man.
Yeah, he never beat it.
He's a
I
busy
mean,
man.
Fake fan.
Fake fan. It almost feels like I'm the true Xbox fanboy at this point. You know, I'm playing like the console exclusive, while the Ed Underground lets gems like these just slip through his fingers. So
Now the Ed Underground, I gotta ask, Ed Underground, what's a gallon of unleaded going for these days? Just for the record,
Repeat that.
what's a gallon of unleaded going for these days?
A gallon of unleaded.
Yeah,
What?
Gas.
What do you mean?
Gasoline.
gas. Oh,
Oh,
gee.
gasoline. Oh,
yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry. This boy's touched.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is a little bit higher here. So
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
What is it though?
for something.
For something.
For something. Okay.
That's very specific. I
Well,
love
I
it.
mean,
Right.
yeah.
I don't get the exact price on what it is.
Guys.
You know, there's people out there.
Well, Ed, that's for future generations to be either shocked at or shocked at that it was so high or so low. Who knows what the future holds?
Well, the
well,
future holds Tesla, Model 3, baby.
you say that, but
Maybe.
I mean, California is trying a pilot right now because so many people in California have EVs, and California can no longer impose a gas tax as they did in the past. Now they're imposing a tax for every mile that you drive. You're getting charged up to 30 cents per mile. For for EV owners, yes. So
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new tax that they're piloting for 6 months in California. So while the EV future, yeah, you might be saving on that gas, but you're gonna be paying it on those tolls, especially in California. So yeah, don't necessarily applaud the EV future just yet, especially if you're in California, because yeah, you might be taking a third of your income just to be driving on the road. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So we'll see what the future holds for that. All right, so going.
Well, speaking about California, I'll be hopefully going there around my birthday, with my girlfriend. So
Nice.
Where are you going, Ned?
possibly or
Wait, possibly where?
LA or Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Sacramento.
Is it for a special occasion, or is it you guys are just gonna go visit friends, family? What's going on?
Well, I do have family in LA.
You do.
And one in Sacramento.
Which family do you have in LA?
Not saying who, but
no.
Hey, we need specifics.
Yeah.
You wish.
You know what I'm trying to ask, Ed.
Yeah, we need names and addresses.
Not happening. But going there around my birthday. So, and maybe not. My girlfriend meet my father who lives in Cali. So, but that's not why I'm going to Cali.
Oh, damn, Cream!
I know.
You moved to California?
I did. And wait,
why didn't you tell us before?
I did. I'm sorry. I thought I had let you guys know that. Yeah, I moved to California, so I did invite my son to go visit me with his girlfriend. And that's I mean, it's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time. His mother is already gonna be there, so trust me, she knows how she's gonna pay for her flight. So we've already got those things arranged.
Just keep getting more ridiculous and yeah.
Sure, it is it's ridiculous how much gas is and how much flights are, but hey, you know what I'm saying? When you gotta pay for it, you gotta pay for it, and there's only one way that she knows how to pay for it.
So. Oh well, I mean, for one, you doesn't have to pay for anything because she doesn't have to. So
yeah, she doesn't have to. She wants to. That's the difference. So and hey, Ed, if you want to add a little extra, you can just bring your sister along too. That's totally fine.
That ain't happening.
So no, that'd be cool. Yeah, if you go to California, let me know. I'll make sure to pick you up from the airport. All All right, so other news, we had a new trailer drop recently for Venom. I forgot, was Venom? Was it called
The Last Dance?
The Last Dance.
The Last
So
Black
this is
Swan Dance.
yeah, this is the third and final entry into the Venom trilogy.
Final. There will never be another Venom related thing ever again.
Yeah, Sony has lost the
over,
license.
folks.
They'll never do it ever again.
Mm.
Hopefully not with this Venom, because I feel like I really hate this Venom.
I can't believe we've gone a trilogy of Venom movies and he still has not fought Spider-Man. Isn't that crazy?
It's
think about
absolutely
that.
ridiculous.
Think about the world we live in.
Yeah, he hasn't even come across Spider-Man whatsoever outside of seeing him on TV. And this is really weird. Like,
he hasn't even. I mean, Spider-Man hasn't even faced Madam Web, one of his biggest rivals.
That's true.
So it makes you think he's gonna face like a third-tier character like Venom.
That's true.
Well, with great power or great responsibility, there comes power. So you know, this is a kind of a lead up to it. Yeah, one of the greatest movies of all time. But yeah, no. So Venom, The Last Dance came out. Trailer. The trailer dropped. I think earlier this week. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it. I kind of want your guys' opinion on it, but it's kind of meh to me. Nothing.
I'm not familiar with the villain. Darkseid, can you educate me on this?
Yeah.
Who's
I don't even know.
Toxin is his name, I think.
Oh, is it Toxin? Okay. It's another
That's what the subtitle says.
That's another symbiote. I'm trying to now I'm struggling to remember what the trailer. I thought the trailer was symbiotes coming from his homeworld, coming to
Earth, right? Yeah.
Earth. I thought it would be Null. I thought Null would be the bad guy because that's the god of the symbiotes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe they're keeping certain things under wraps. So like, I mean, the trending thing from this trailer is the Venom horse. Everyone loves talking about the Venom horse. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about the Venom horse.
It's fine. There's been a Venom T-Rex.
Yeah.
Not in the movies. Was there a Venom T-Rex in the movie?
No. I'm just saying the concept of a Venom horse. I'm fine with it.
Okay, but did you think it was impressive that you can hinge an entire trailer moment on the Venom horse? Because they did that.
Oh, I don't know.
Because for me, it didn't work. Like, I mean, for me, I was like waiting for something to happen. I was like, okay, he's gonna venomize the horse.
I'll be honest. I didn't think that the horse was supposed to be that point.
Oh, it became. Well, I mean, the way it's like.
No. You're absolutely right.
Trailer.
That's what it built up, but it was such a dud that it didn't even register in my head as that being like the point, the highlight of the trailer.
So this is why I'm saying, like, this is bad news, because if they're
this is really bad.
This is what they're hinging.
You're right. I didn't even think of it.
On,
like, horrible.
The moment the Venom horse is the moment, then is this the movie is gonna be
the
like
moment
this?
Should have been the reveal of a villain or someone like Spider-Man would have been the
something.
Well, I thought that's where I thought
or Spider-Gwen, even if they don't get Spider-Man, just some spider guy
person.
do something spider person.
Like, bring Madam Web or something.
something
actually bringing in Morbius would have been huge.
Yeah, they both show to each other, and he's like,
believe it or not,
Morbid.
The whole meme thing.
Yeah,
people would have actually enjoyed Morbius as a big reveal.
Yes, that would have been amazing.
Moment would have been, and you know what? It would have driven people to see the movie out of the like just irony of it.
Yeah, it's almost like hate watching. Like
watching
people would like hate it, but they would be like, I have to see Morbin time happening.
Yes,
inside the
that, or
movie.
if they embraced like the you're right with the Madam Web. If they embraced it, truly embraced. But the problem with Madam Web is all the actors involved in Madam Web have violently disassociated themselves with that product.
Of course.
So there's no hope of bringing anyone back from the Madam Web universe. But
what?
Yeah.
Yes, Ed's background. That's awesome. That's his favorite jump.
Ed
what are you trying to tell us?
Yeah, it's like Ed's favorite jump.
Hold on, let's be serious, guys. What are you trying to tell us?
Are you trying to show us your favorite jumping spot?
Oh my god.
No, what the heck?
Is that your like recreational? Like, hey, I like to go jumping without a bungee cord.
Well, I'm just trying to make the background more appealing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is.
Well, you know what? To be honest, with that, it's not even fair because if Ed were to actually, which I think he's done, like jumped off high places, because his weight is so small, it's almost like a plastic bag falling down. So he never actually hits the floor with full force. So that's why he's so cocky about it.
It's like a what is it? Ants or like squirrels or cats, like they can't reach terminal velocity or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like it's never actually fatal for he just floats down, like you know how like in the cartoons, like he just floats back and forth, woo, and pretty much just lands on top of the water. Like, man, that was wild. No, your background's dumb, by the way, Ed. I'd rather
Hey, at least I can tie my shoes.
Oh Lord!
Ed really loves tying his shoes. I don't get it. But when you live a simple life, I mean, you get pleasure from simple things. So I'm happy for you, man. But yeah, this Venom trailer was kind of trash. The fact that the horse was the highlight of the trailer is kind of dumb.
Or highlight? The I didn't realize how big the Mrs. Chen thing or Miss Chen thing is.
Had gotten, yeah,
because she's a repeat reference. She's in Spider-Verse. She's I mean, they bring her back for every version. So like, am I crazy or is this like, is there something for this Miss Chen? Like, do people like Miss Chen?
They really do.
I never see any reference to her anywhere. Is she in a lot of memes that I'm not seeing?
No, but the thing is, well, I've been reading on the comments. People said that she's had for all the Spider-Man movies or Venom movies, she's had the most character development out of everybody.
Yeah,
more than Eddie Brock, more than Venom, and
deservedly so.
Yeah, I mean, she did at one point have a symbiote in her body. She fought off.
Maybe she's Toxin.
That would be interesting.
Miss Chen? Final fight with Miss Chen?
Yeah. No, that would be something else.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. If they get silly with this movie, I'd be okay with it because I'm kind of sick of the serious, like, fucking take on shit. So if they just, like, full on embrace the stupidity of everything they've created here and the movie's just like a laughing fuck you to the audience, I'd be okay with that.
It's Deadpool. It's kind of got Deadpool vibes.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be funny if Deadpool popped up or something. You know what I mean?
If Deadpool if they were able to pull Deadpool off, which we know it would never happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
But if they did, that would be okay. I feel like this movie is just kind of the last hoorah. So hopefully it goes out with a bang. Hopefully they do everything that they want to do to knock this out. If not, then it's just gonna go into the bucket of a forgettable trilogy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
it
is what it is. But talking about unforgettable movies, though, Alien Romulus trailer dropped as well. And holy shit. That trailer looked fucking amazing.
Lord.
What?
I had the complete opposite opinion.
You didn't? You didn't like it?
I too.
No, I thought it was the most generic by the what's it called, color by numbers type movie I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit!
Now, okay, let's talk about this.
Let's
talk about this.
I agree. I think I saw that trailer. The beauty of the teaser, the like less is more concept of the trailer, the atmosphere created, I loved of the teaser, the first one.
Yeah.
This
teaser
trailer,
was fine.
Yeah. This trailer, oof. Yeah, too much information and not the information I wanted to know or hope for. I just was. You're absolutely right. It felt like a fucking alien movie that's gonna be on TV. You know what I mean? Like,
there's no way. Okay, I don't know if you're just trying to. I don't know if you're just trying to be.
No.
Here's the thing.
You guys sound like some crybaby simp. This trailer was good.
Exactly. Thank you.
Oh,
and the fact that
Theater Underground agreed.
Yes, I was gonna say the fact that I have Ed backing me up is kind of scary. So I kind of want to switch positions now. Like, this shit sucked, but thank you, Ed. Like, Ed, you said it was great. I thought it was great. I thought this was a great trailer. Now, did they maybe show a little too much? Absolutely. But I like the atmosphere. This seems like it's going back to the original Alien, where it is more horror than action, right? And like we've dealt with Alien, Alien 3, and so forth. After that point, I think it kind of lost it at that point. I feel like Aliens has not been a very horror centric series after that. So I feel like this is going back to Alien and Aliens. But I mean, do you guys don't feel that though?
No, I mean the original Alien, because I rewatched it not too long ago. It's like very atmospheric. It's a slow burn. It's like, good horror, right?
Right.
And again, we're basing this just in a trailer. We might be way off, but based on this trailer, this reminded me more of what's the Winona Ryder?
Alien 4.
Alien 4. This like gave me heavy vibes.
Or Resurrection. Alien
Resurrection. Where everything is like super
stylized,
frenetic and stylized and like bright. Everything's in focus. Everything, you know what I mean? It's like, Jesus. It's like that's what I said. It's like, it's a very generic, what you would expect out of an Alien movie.
While we're talking, I'm about to watch the trailer.
I'm watching it right now as we do talk. I don't know if I like. It seems like I have no problem with the like visual. They seem to have stuck with a little bit of that dingy, dark, unclean aspect of the Alien universe that I like.
Yeah.
But there is I think Green Turner said it right, generic kind of like, it just seems like the human story is not interesting, and they're trying to put a human story in here, though, especially the way the trailer starts. They're trying to emphasize that there is a story, and I don't really want a story, and they're really it seems, and they continue to stick to some kind of narrative through the trailer, which I'm not really interested in. And there is a light bit of, I think Alien Resurrection is a good call out, because it seems like there's a little bit of that kind of clean action in there. It's not like so much as the horror, like the gritty, like messy, sluggish horror that I kind of want from this. It's a little bit action packed in the package of the, like, the visual is fine. The visual I like. It's just like, it just is sending a weird message to me. Now this could be, I'm hoping it's just a not.
It
a
could
great
just be
trailer.
how the trailer is cut.
Yeah, not a good trailer.
But you have a great point though. Really quickly cut you off.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I agree. I agree with you 1,010%. Maybe that's why I'm in love with. I'm in love with the visual. The
visuals are good. I'm not gonna but just overall as a, like, expectation wise.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that. Okay. Now that we've talked about it a little more, now I feel a little bit more. I feel better now, because I'm like, how do we get on total opposites from this trailer? I was like, you guys first started talking. You guys are like, I didn't get that at all. This trailer sucks. I was like, oh shit! Like,
no, my complaint is too generic. Before this, let's say, which again, I wish they had focused more on it, but they didn't. Trailer. But what's the one with the space jockeys?
You talking about Aliens?
No. Prometheus, right?
Okay.
So when Prometheus came out, it introduced something new within, and very interesting within, the Alien universe, right?
Okay.
Like the creators, our basically gods, right? That are coming back to kill us, and they develop this crazy, like all these crazy ideas mixed in with the horror and everything else, and the atmosphere was great. I loved it.
Right.
With this, again, it seems like it's fine. I mean, you gotta put butt in seats, and the movies are the ones that put butts in seats, right? If they did like a gritty, slow paced, like slow burn horror alien movie, it's gonna bomb. It's not gonna do well in theaters.
No, that's not
to
to
understand
say
why
that,
they did it, but
that's not to say that the opposite is like Aliens is a fast paced action movie, and it is good. So I mean, it's good
because it
can't
focuses on action.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like, all right, we're gonna try to like juggle these two things. I'm gonna try to like juggle being really horrific and juggle being really action packed at the same time. It's
Right.
it can be done, but it's very hard to do.
Which one? We talking about
is-
Aliens? We talking about Aliens was like that?
Aliens was more action heavy. Yeah, it wasn't really like
Yeah, it was action movie.
horror wise. I can't remember a point where I was like, oh shit, dreading something.
Right.
It was just like bam, 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 bam. You saw these fucking creatures being, you know, like lit by like
Well, yeah,
flamethrowers, and you know there was like
Aliens-
a loading mag fighting a queen. It was insane. It was great.
Yeah.
yeah, because Aliens didn't. There was no mystery. You knew what you were
Yeah.
coming up against, and that was the whole plot. Instead of the horror.
Ed, what are you? What the fuck are you doing? Holy! Wow.
I hope only Toe saw that, because only
Yeah.
Toe's
And
Yeah,
only
only
tells
Toes
you
missed
got
it.
what you. Yeah. Only tells you got what you want.
Holy
Yeah.
moly!
You saw Ed shake that ass.
Like the viewers of the video of the podcast are in for a treat for sure. Ed
Yeah.
Underground is in top form right now.
I
Main
wish.
character, baby.
I
Main
wish-
character,
I wish the
baby.
I wish the sound was on, because while Ed was throwing that back, it probably sounded like beans inside of a coffee can.
Mhm.
Like throw like 5 beans in the coffee can and start shaking it.
It sounded like planets were being formed, babies were being born, and things were cured instantly.
Yeah, Ed, I don't think that's biology. I don't think men backing that ass up is how
What the
babies are
hell was
born.
that?
But sure, Ed. This is that alternative biology that you were talking about.
Mm.
So
Man,
sure,
people at that gas station are getting a treat though. I
yeah,
will
they
say
really
this.
are.
I'm
Like,
out of the gas station.
they came for literally one hot dog, and they got a free show. Like, geez. Only till said I thought Ed was getting robbed for a second. Wasn't sure what was going on. Yeah, we were all shocked.
Yeah.
Was wow. That was quite the
I
treat.
was not expecting that.
For the viewers out there, not viewers, for the listeners out there in the podcasting world, first of all, hello. I'm the main character here. I was backing that thing up, and yeah, you heard if you experience an earthquake or skies being parted, sun shines in areas that normally don't have sunshine, that
Right.
was a reason. I just did that. Yeah, you're welcome.
It's like
Carry on.
Aurora Borealis happens, and then he's like, "Oh my god! Like the heavens are opening up."
You don't
So-
have enough, I don't even close to enough ass to like make it clap, and you've got no ass, my friend. You're just like,
I'm not trying to make anything. Well, not my cheeks clap anyway.
well, you just said that you made it like thunder and all this
Thunder,
crazy
yeah.
shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And there's definitely you're definitely having that outer body experience. I think you think your body looks one way. In reality, it doesn't look like that whatsoever.
Mhm.
It thinks he has a BBL.
Yeah. You ever see those like cartoon skeletons, and like when they walk, their bones rattle and you hear rattling noises? That's pretty much.
That's what you heard.
That's,
That's why it sounded like 3 beans and just his bones creaking.
guys, it got pretty explicit. So, wow, and underground guys. Yeah. So talking about aliens, yeah. Like I said, I think the last good Alien was 3. And that's kind of pushing it. I think Aliens was probably the last like beyond excellent.
3
like 10 out of 10.
3 was fine. Like I was fine with 3. It wasn't like that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
But you're right. It I wouldn't consider it great, but it's the thing is we're comparing it to like the horrible sequels that came after.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
like,
we're like,
Aliens 2 was, I think, peak. I think that's where it absolutely peaked at. As far as horror is concerned, I think Aliens 4 wasn't too bad, honestly, for the action, or Alien Resurrection. It wasn't too bad for the action. It was kind of cool. Because it was more of an offense. It was a horror, not really, but more an offensive type movie. That's why I'm just saying Romulus just seems like it's going back to more aliens mixed with Alien 3.
It feels, here's my problem with it, and I think I can articulate a little better. It feels like they're trying to grab bag the best of all the things that we just described in fed it into an AI generator.
I was just about to say that. It's like going to Chat GPT and write me a script using all the movies.
Yes, and I
Sure.
want to be wrong. I really want to be wrong, but it just felt weird. The teaser was great. They had me at the teaser, but man, the trailer was just didn't do it for me. So
well, the teaser, I can see why the teaser would get you is because the teaser in of itself was horror. It gave you very little, and it gave you bare bones, which pretty much elicit the same response as what Alien would get you today.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, when you get one thing expecting that thing and you get something different, it kind of throws you off. So I can understand that. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I thought the trailer looks good to me.
Well, we shall see. We shall see. I mean, this could be just bad marketing or brilliant marketing, and Green Turner and I are nuts. So we will see.
Yeah, this movie comes out
August, right?
Let me see.
I figured just simple simps. I think that you all have been
August 16th.
diluted because of all the Marvel trailers.
Okay. Yeah. So tell us what makes this trailer so great for you?
Seems like less is more. It didn't seem like they gave it all away. I love the cinematography, the atmosphere. It feels alien. I just don't think they gave it all away like normally trailers have done for the past 5-6 years now.
Okay.
Well, I think we've been so conditioned because of Marvel. These other trailers that give everything away. Basically, you basically saw the whole movie.
But you don't think it felt safe? Like it felt like safe. It felt exactly what you think.
I don't think it felt safe. I think it just didn't give everything away. Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot more that's going to be in the movie, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. I mean, we can't say, but like I said, I like it felt like an alien video game, almost like the plot. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe these vibes, but I had the same general reaction to it. I want to be wrong. I've never wanted to be more wrong in my entire life because I really want the thing we all want. So we'll see. We shall see.
I mean, we'll see. We shall see. I mean, we got a few months before it's out. This I think might be a day one release for me, but we'll see how.
Absolutely, it is for me too.
Okay, so next thing on our list is the Deadpool bucket. So Ryan Reynolds has issued and threw down the gauntlets between the Dune 2 bucket, which was iconic for what it was. Pretty much a market.
Yeah.
It was a marketing. I think the people in marketing didn't realize what they had on their hands until after. Someone did. The person who originally created this.
Pervert said to know what's going on.
Yeah, the guy who created it, he is like, he's like, I'm gonna make a vagina, but call it a worm, and no one's gonna know the difference. And everybody, of course, you have the executives like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then somebody, which is us, with,
oh Lord, what the fuck is this?
Is Ed doing it again? No, he's not. Okay, it seems like he's about to back it up again. Only toes, stay on your toes. At the end of the ground. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. He's wow.
He's in the gas station bathroom. Having time of his life.
He needs to be careful before Chuck and Larry come in there and think he's propositioning them for something. Deadpool bucket. So yeah, I think Ryan Reynolds he obviously knows what he's doing. He is I think he's smart when it comes to marketing. So I think he knows exactly what he's doing. And the bucket, if anybody hasn't seen it, is pretty much a Wolverine popcorn bucket with
head.
His head with his mouth. You get the popcorn out of his mouth, very sensually. You fist his mouth, and I am not gonna lie, I'm very curious in getting one. Here's
the only thing I want to talk about here about the popcorn bucket. I think because everything's been said, there's not really much more to say about the popcorn bucket. What are our odds that the popcorn bucket itself shows up in the movie, and he has sex with its face, with what is basically what we want him to do? Do you think it'll happen?
Do I think it will happen?
Whoa! For for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself. What?
Well, I don't want to see any Marvel character having sex with a popcorn bucket.
I mean, in like obviously they won't show
in
anything,
a joking way. They're not gonna have full penetration of a bucket.
The implication that he is
Ryan Reynolds is not gonna risk his career for one joke.
Yeah, Ed, I'm confused. You think that he was gonna literally have sex, spend actual time in the movie having sex with a bucket in like real life?
Anything's possible.
Can you think of a better post-credits last stinger than him and the bucket? Like you know, at the counter getting the bucket, like hold the popcorn, extra butter. You know what I mean? Like it would absolutely make it would be funny. It would be a good tie-in if they did it. I'm just curious what you guys think. Do you think it'll show up, or you think it's just for this?
I think it's just for this, honestly. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna show up in the theater.
It might be it might have been too late in production too, but they could slap a stinger on real quick because fucking they threw Deadpool out to promote like the Oscars or whatever. You know what I mean? So they could do something real quick with it.
Sure.
But I definitely feel like I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. I think the bucket's gonna appear in some joke at some point in the movie. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a far after credits scene.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not really caring about it. I think it's cool little marketing little thing, but other than that, I don't really care. It's like even with the Doom bucket, I'm actually looking at the Doom buckets right now.
Yeah.
On eBay. And
no, I tried to get the Dune bucket the second day of Dune 2.
Yeah.
And of course they were sold out.
Of course.
Because what happens with these buckets, these collector's buckets, is before the movie even comes out, they're selling them.
Oh yeah, they're already sold. Yeah,
they already sold out. By the time the fucking movie comes out, you can't get the Dune bucket. So like, if you want the Wolverine head, you gotta go now.
Basically. You gotta go like when they do the early screening on a Wednesday. You need to go then, or go on a Thursday first screening that they have on Thursday.
Because
or bribe your local theater employee.
Or that too. Yeah. Just tell them you're gonna give them a
I
reach
think
around.
It's is it AMC again? Just AMC?
I think it's AMC. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Dune bucket right now, and I mean these Dune buckets are going for $50 each.
Yeah. They're up
which
there.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of curious in buying one.
I was ready to buy one the night of, but I'm not gonna. I mean, it's already gonna have somebody already had sex with it. It's probably gonna be all worn out.
Excuse me, that's where all the flavor is. So sure.
Gross. You're gonna eat out of it?
Yeah. What?
Well, it's a popcorn bucket. What else do you use it for?
Yeah, just because they added extra flavorings. I mean, should that stop you? No.
It's true. All these things are true.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, if you eat ass anyways, I mean, it's all the same at this point. So, but no, I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious about.
I concur.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about it, but yeah, I'm not. They're going for like anywhere from $50 to $100 each. So
I'll say this: if I have the opportunity, I'm at the theater, I will be getting one, but I doubt that will be a reality. Yeah. Unless they overproduce the buckets, which they should.
They should.
They'll fucking make a mint.
Yeah, they would make a crazy amount of money.
The fact that they ran out of the Dune bucket baffled me. Maybe it was because they couldn't foresee the demand and the meme appeal. Okay, I get it. But this one, you're literally making it to buy into the meme appeal of the previous bucket, overproduce this one.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So I'll be shocked if it's not available in wide quantities.
Well, did the buckets were they extra money, or were they just like, hey, you buy a combo?
Yeah, no, it's extra money because you're paying for the collectors. Money. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's not too bad though.
But it's like if you get that bucket, you get like free refills on the bucket.
Oh shit!
While you're there, so
that's amazing.
And some bucket designs are cool.
Some bucket designs are cool. I think the Barbie movie was like the Barbie car. The car that she like the toy car.
Yeah.
And it was just full of popcorn, which was I thought a cool idea.
I'm looking at the Thor one, right? And there was a Thor for Thor: Love and Thunder. Actually, the bucket is Mjolnir, and you could actually open it up, and it was a hole for popcorn. And I'm like, shit, where was I when I'm like, I like collecting collector stuff. As you can see in my background, I have some collector items up there. I like collector things. So I'm like, if I would have known about that, I would have gotten it. Even though that movie sucked ass, it was still a cool little prop. So it is what it is. All right, so for our last bit of news, IKEA. So I'm assuming this is in regards to IKEA and Roblox have come up with a deal for a virtual store within Roblox. IKEA is willing to pay employees to work at the store virtually for $14 to $16 an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, that is so dumb. But apparently there's a demand for it. I've known people personally who have played Roblox extensively, and they spend a lot of time and they spend a lot of money. And I'm talking about grown ass adults. I'm not even talking about kids. Now I know kids who have spent a lot of money and so forth and would ask like, hey, for their birthdays, can I get money for Roblox and this, that, and the other? Get Robux or whatever it's called. But like I said, I've met grown adults who play Roblox and they spent a shit ton of money stunning on 8-year-old kids and so forth. So, yeah, I don't know. Darkside, do you know any more about this?
So I mainly put it in here because Ed is Roblox super fan, and I assume he would have something to say about this. But no, I think it's crazy that we are reaching a point where people are now going to be paid pretty much close to minimum wage, or if not minimum wage.
Yeah.
And there are people in real life that can't find a fucking job, and we're gonna give people in Roblox probably a higher salary than some states in this country to work at a fucking Roblox digital IKEA store, which is nuts when you think about the reality of 2024 and where we're going as a society. I just thought it was funny. Insane.
Yeah, only to telling about my daughter loves Roblox. She's 8 and he hates Roblox. Yeah, I mean, at one point a person that I knew was invested in Roblox. And so like at one point, like you can buy like animals, whatever. And if you it's like a gotcha, you know, kind of like a gacha game, whatever that shit's called. And yeah, you roll, you can get there's a chance that you can get I think what they call like a prismatic or something like that animal. And if you get so many of those animals and you combine them, you get a super animal and it's super rare and so forth. And this individual has spent a ton of money getting all these fucking animals and shit. And now they don't play it anymore. But they have all these like very rare animals and whatnot. And you used to run around like in the Roblox world just stunning on these little kids, where kids will come up like literally you see these little kids with their little block characters like, hey, oh my god, I can't believe you have a diamond dragon. Oh my god, you have the limited edition bikini on him. That's crazy. I'll buy it for you for 40,000 Robux. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, and honestly, like if you can work the system, you can actually make decent amount of money playing Roblox. And it's just absolutely like, even on YouTube, if you go on YouTube, there are Roblox channels that are millions and millions of subscribers, and kids will eat this shit up. And there's always a new kid every other fucking day, of course, who their parents allow them to play Roblox, and then they get addicted to it. And then boom, you have an audience that constantly replenishes itself. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they're willing to pay people, minimum wage to work at a virtual IKEA store is mind-boggling. But I respect the hustle. So hey, if you can get yourself a job in Roblox and sit at a computer all day for
you know how hotly contested those 4 positions or 3 positions that IKEA is gonna have.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fought
fairly
for.
Only in England too. That's the only place.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be very contested. Only Toe says Ed has some weird kinks. Ed, what the shit?
Oh boy.
Ed, you are
I didn't
wow.
notice. Yeah, it's getting wild here.
Yeah, Ed loves him so. He might forget that he's actually still streaming and whatnot. But hey, Ed, whatever you're into, dude. You like Omni Man? I mean, hey, knock yourself out. But yeah. So yeah, that's what happened with Roblox. So hey, if you are looking for a job and you're one of our listeners, apply, and you're in England, go ahead and apply, and yeah, tell us about it. Tell us about your experience and your typical 9 to 5 in Roblox for sure. But yeah, you guys have anything else? Any other stories you guys want to cover?
No, I think it was a slow week.
No, just that slowness.
Slow news.
Yeah.
All right, bet. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about our main title. Our main only till it said, Ed, look up and stick out your tongue.
I was gonna tell Ed, just like stick your head up.
Yeah, go up, yeah.
And just give it a quick
Come
lap.
on, Ed.
Lap that tongue.
You want to.
Yeah.
No, you want to.
Do it for the pride of the Viltrumite Empire.
Mm-hmm. Ed, yeah, that's fine. Do it. Do it now. Ed,
Yeah, do it. Yeah, you can
now.
do this. I failed you as a father. So our main topic that we're going to be discussing today is Disney Plus's the Star Wars series, The Acolyte, dropped this week. Double episode premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it takes place 100 years before the fall of the Empire, or the beginning of the Empire, fall of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I'm kind of surprised. I thought this was going to be further back. I thought this was going to go back thousands of years, so there was no like any potential overlap of any characters that you would see. But I mean,
I thought doesn't this take place during the High Republic era, or is this the Old Republic era?
I thought this was Old Republic.
Old Republic.
That's what I was
so
thinking.
It's not that far back.
Yeah, it's not that far back. So
yeah,
I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was going to be thousands of years.
Yeah, the High Republic is supposed to be like 1,000 years in the past, right? Or something.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah. So that's why I was a little confused. That's why I was a little confused. So I was just like, okay, it is what it is. I was just reading, the typical exposition in the front where they, you could read all the text or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So this takes place 100 years before Order 66 was issued. 66. Was issued. So, yeah. What are you guys' initial thoughts of it? Everybody watched both episodes, right?
Yes, I watched both episodes.
And
Underground,
did you watch both
episodes?
Yeah, I did. What a load of crap.
Wow!
Okay.
Wow! Wow! I was not.
Strong words.
What a load of crap.
Words.
So the beginning was
shocking.
the beginning was actually decent with the fight scene with the wannabe Neo.
With Trinity?
Yeah, with Trinity. Yeah, but what the freak? This is just a load of crap. I'm sorry. Like the fight scenes are good. I'll give it that.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, the dialogue, it's dumb.
The dialogue. Well, so tell us about the dialogue.
It's just dumb. I can't explain it. I saw this in part. Like, I hope I can just forget about it one day. I hope it's actually better. It just seems like it's. What's the best word to explain this?
Just be true to yourself and speak from the heart.
Oh, I just did. It's a load of crap. It's a load of crap.
Okay.
Right, but yeah, okay. So like, you didn't like the dialogue, and what else?
The dialogue, the characters. Like, who am I supposed to like connect to? Like, none of these characters seems like anyone I'm interested in. Not one character.
Oh, okay.
And the whole no, I don't want to go that far. I don't want to say that.
No, speak your piece, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Say it.
No, so I saw some interviews also.
Okay.
And yeah, none of the interviews really talk about the story. It was either 90% about politics and apparently pronouns are going to be in this series too. It's somewhere down the road in episode 3 or 4, and it's just annoying. Even the one guy with the Killmonger hair.
Yeah.
I sent you a clip of this in the chat, in our private chat that should not be mentioned because we'll all probably get arrested or something. But I forgot his name, but the guy with the Killmonger hair.
Yeah.
He was saying how Darth Vader is this really bad guy, and I feel sorry for him, and it really sucks that Anakin blew up the Death Star. Like, what? It wasn't Anakin. It was
Oh,
Luke.
you're talking about his interview that he did. Yeah, he misspoke and so forth. Yes.
That's. I mean, you don't have to understand Star Wars. It's not Star Wars deep lore. Pretty much everyone knows that Luke Skywalker has blown up the Death Star. Not the biggest Star Wars fan knows that.
But could you honestly say, do you think that he truly didn't understand it, or he just misspoke and he was nervous?
How do you misspeak that and be nervous about that?
Well, the thing
that's
is
like that's been Star Wars since day one. What, since the 70s? That's what.
Well,
how many years ago since then?
First off, it's not day one. That's an exaggeration. And two, I mean, you gotta understand, like, these are new actors, right? Star Wars, as we all know, Star Wars is really big on trying to get new actors to fill in the roles, right? So you don't get, like, Star Wars is not really known for getting big actors for the most part in some of their key roles, right? So the thing is like, you got this actor who, I mean, I've never seen him before. You have never seen him before. He's getting a role. He's getting a spotlight. He's on the main stage now. You know, is it possible?
Diversity. That's all it is. They're all diversity hire. All of them. Every single one of them is a diversity hire.
And that's the case, but that still doesn't go against my point that, you know, maybe he was just nervous and he misspoke, you know.
So any non-white actor is a diversity hire.
Oh wait, is there one white actor in this movie?
Literally,
one white male actor.
Yeah.
Oh, white male? I don't know.
One white male actor.
I wasn't paying attention, honestly, but
yeah, there's plenty of them.
I mean, Carrie Ann Moss is in it, right? She's white.
She's white.
I said one white male actor.
That's true. That's true. Well,
the guy that drank the poison.
Oh yeah, the guy that drank the poison. The guy that was defending him. Torben.
Yeah.
Master Torben. So yeah, there you go. That's one male white actor.
All the Jedis at that academy, they were all male, white.
Some of the prisoners were white too.
Prisoners,
remember the ones that escaped?
The white prisoners.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Jedi who ran the thing at the end was white.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
right?
go ahead.
Ed, is that right or wrong? Because it seemed
they all either were like background actors or they died.
Yeah.
No.
The Master Torben. Master Torben wasn't a background actor.
Yeah, he was a main actor, right?
Yeah.
Ed?
Yeah.
So
Ed?
Sure, he'll die at some point.
You said what?
I'm sure he'll die at some point.
I mean, Master Torben did die. He killed himself from the guilt of whatever happened at the planet when they were saving them or whatever, saving the two twins. But neither here nor there. I mean, they're still white male actors. But go ahead, finish your point.
Oh wait, what do you guys think about the twins? They're the same character, same actor, by the way.
Wait, those are the same people?
Yeah, they're the same person.
No, I did not know that. I thought they were. I thought there was the two different people. The only difference is they just had one had short hair, one had longer hair.
Movie magic.
It's movie magic.
Oh, by the way, this series costs, what was it? What up in the chat? Is it
180 million?
180 million.
Yeah, that's a lot for a lot of nothing. I'm just a lot for a lot of nothing.
Okay, I mean that's fair.
It doesn't even look like it, does it?
I mean, we've seen 2 episodes, so I don't know if that's a
fair assessment.
I don't know
we can
make, but I guess Ed just made it. I get you were expecting them to have $180 million in the first 2 episodes and save what? Shoot the rest in a garage somewhere?
shoot them in someone's house.
Well,
what was the expectation?
I'm just saying, if you're putting so much money into it, I mean, one episode has to show it. Would it not?
I mean, like, I'm from the for the 2 episodes I saw practical sets, a lot of like aliens and a lot of like background actors.
Yeah, a
and
lot. Everything seemed practical
a
for
lot
the most
of
part.
detail. I mean, I saw a lot of detail.
Yeah.
I'm sure that costume design ain't cheap. I don't know if you just picked that up at like a thrift store or anything, but
Party City, like
yeah, Party City. I don't know if
the-
they did they look pretty good.
Mhm.
You know, and then the space. There were some scenes in space which I thought looked fine. I'm pretty sure that cost money too. Um, again, we'll see if the rest of the episodes, and if the rest of the episodes are shot in one room, then we got a problem. You might be right. They spent $180 million on 2 episodes. But I have a feeling, a suspicion, that they might have shot more stuff, and we'll see it in the other episodes. It's a crazy
no,
theory. It's a
no,
crazy theory.
you cannot.
No,
No,
Yeah, it's crazy.
no.
And they
possible.
might have hired more actors, and they might have done more CG, but we'll see. It might be a fringe
No,
theory for
I
now.
think they're gonna go back to Tatooine. They're gonna go back to Luke's original home.
Yeah.
They're gonna spruce it up a little bit and be like, "Hey, this is his home before the Skywalkers showed up or whatever." And then boom, I mean, they just saved themselves $179 million. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Dark Side, you don't know what you're talking about.
True.
Kind of know your place, okay?
True.
Know
true,
your
true.
place. And please, as the resident expert in all things Star Wars and budget,
Yep.
please
Yep.
continue.
It doesn't look like the money was spent well. I'm just saying. It doesn't feel like it. Like, well, how much was Dune? Dune was a whole lot less than that, right? And Dune looked amazing. I know it's a movie, yeah, but
I don't know.
still,
Okay,
looked
so
a whole lot more amazing.
to that point, now this is where I think you're getting a little off track. Dune is a 2 hour, 2.5 hour movie, right?
Mhm.
This how many episodes is the Acolyte? Probably
Altogether, you know what I don't
Six
know.
to eight.
Six.
Let's just say
six to eight. I mean, now
Yeah.
I'll look it up. But let's assume 6 to 8. So so in 2 to 3 episodes, they have done the time run that they did for Dune. So you know, you have to kind of think that if they're going to go double that or possibly triple that, I mean, when the budget then makes sense for that, if you're going to be doing something on a larger scale and with the Star Wars universe as a whole.
Ed, what do you think about that?
No, for the amount of money I spent,
8
it has
episodes,
to
by
be
the
a
way.
banger. For the money I was spent, it got to be a banger. It's got to be a banger.
You think so? It has to be a banger. Okay, yeah, 8 episodes. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, 8 episodes. I mean, you spent this much money. I mean, where's the money going to? It's more than Dune. I know that.
Do you think it
Star
could
Wars.
possibly be in the other 6 episodes? Do you think that's a possibility?
I would hope so.
But Ed, could you be able to recognize though that if each episode is at a minimum 45 minutes of content, that's 6 hours worth of stuff. So that, I mean, it will be double Dune's runtime. So wouldn't this then justify then the $180 million that you said is a waste?
If it looks like it, I mean, it is more than Dune, right? Yes, it's 6-7 episodes. 6-7 hours of a content. At the same time, you're spending double, triple the amount of Dune.
Dune is 190. Dune, to just let you know, Dune was 190 million. So, which then, yeah, even with both Dune movies coming out, right? You still don't reach. Dune 1 was 190 million. It was 25 million. The second one is 25 million more than the first one. So let's say it's 165 million. So you're looking at $255 million altogether. Or I'm sorry, $355 million. So you're talking about $355 million that you're talking about in a film. I feel as, or maybe my math's wrong, but in either case, like you're talking about this type of movie as far as like overall this, like it doesn't add up. Like I feel like $180 million for a series that is still longer than both movies combined and still half of their budget, I still think it's pretty good. I think I feel like you're trying to take credit away from it.
But does it look? No. I'm a Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars.
Sure.
I've hated how Star Wars has been treated lately.
Sure.
I want this to be good. It has not been good. It just doesn't feel good something I can't put my finger on it. It just the dialogue is bad. The fight scenes are decent. Fight scenes are decent. I'll give it that.
Right.
But it kind of feels like almost on the lines of a CW show. Just the look and feel of it.
I think you're completely off base. I don't think it looks like a CW show. And this is coming from a person that used to watch CW shows. It doesn't look like a CW show. It doesn't feel like it's a CW show. Now, is the dialogue a little lacking at times? Sure.
Yeah.
But I think that's a gross exaggeration.
Where's the good dialogue in Star Wars? Like
Star
Wars known for its great dialogue.
I mean, I would say between Anakin and Obi-Wan on the fight on Mustafar. I think that was.
I mean,
good
they make fun of Anakin's lines throughout the entire prequel trilogy.
They do.
They do.
Line. Like
that's how memorable it is.
That's some of the shittiest dialogue.
That's actually the worst
in history.
Yeah, it's actually the worst example.
Most made fun of dialogue, like Anakin. Yeah, you really should have done for anything but Anakin.
But the
I never heard
cinematography also.
I never heard anybody say. I never heard anybody say like, man, you know what? That Anakin and Obi-Wan conversation, holy shit! Put that in the history books, guys. That's the creme de la creme of a human literature. That's the one, baby. No one's ever said that. It's kind of memed of how bad it was. And if I'm gonna help you out, I would say a decent dialogue. And I'm not saying this is great. I would say that some of the best dialogue in Star Wars has been probably Rogue One. I would say Rogue One.
What is?
I'll say Rogue One. No, Rogue One.
Oh, about to say. I thought you meant this. Like, no.
Oh, what about Andor? Remember that speech at the end was so good. I've like heard it a million times. The dialogue in Andor. Remember the speech he gives in the bridge?
Yeah, he kills the guy.
He kills the guy.
Yeah,
and I've
that's great.
That so many times. Andor has some of the best writing in.
Probably is the best one.
In everything ever written under the name Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
Right? So
you just proved my point.
Right. But I mean, there's way worse shit than this. I mean, like there's
honestly I can't think of anything worse. Well the recent Star Wars movies, yeah.
No, prequels. All the prequels are terribly written.
Yeah, they're horrible.
The dialogue in all the prequels is horrifying.
Well, I appreciate the prequels after watching the sequels.
Yeah, but the dialogue is still shit, man.
Yeah, that doesn't.
The writing is
really
bad.
That doesn't prove the point that writing is bad. Just because you appreciate it doesn't mean that the writing is bad.
And by the way, you picked this as a criticism. So I mean, you need to defend it. Like, what are you holding this up against? If you say the dialogue is bad here, we just pointed out throughout Star Wars, where dialogue written in the original by George Lucas is way shittier and way more made more fun of, and is generally considered to be really bad writing. I don't see where you're saying the dialogue here is bad. I mean, the dialogue here is.
Well, what's that one line? A Jedi doesn't pull up a weapon unless ready to kill or whatever like that.
Yes.
Like, how many times Jedi's pull a weapon ready to kill?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, but you're okay. So wait.
In almost every Star Wars film.
Ed, we gotta remember this is 100.
Hold on. What do you say, Ed?
What is Trinity say?
What is the line?
A Jedi doesn't pull a weapon unless he's ready to kill or something like that, or he or she whatever ready to kill.
And that is the ethos of that Jedi, right?
How many Jedis have pulled out?
Sure.
It's the same back then. Well,
you're right.
Back then as it was before the fall of the Jedi.
Sure. You're right, but can you admit that they're different? Can you admit that there's different Jedi? Like there were different samurai with different codes, different levels of honor?
No. There is Jedi, there's Sith, and there is some consider gray in between. But the Jedi has always been. It's never changed. From one Jedi passes to another Jedi. It's been the same thing.
No,
they got temples. They got teaching kids how to be Jedi to pass it down to the new Jedi.
But Ed, that's the code. That's the code, though. That like they're not saying.
Code.
But Ed, they're not saying anything new. Like this.
Exactly.
It's like,
no, that's what I'm saying. They're not saying anything new.
Ed, hold on. Hold on. Do you think Anakin is the same complete type of Jedi as Obi-Wan Kenobi from like his ethos and how he like would...
Anakin was heavily tempted by the dark side. Anakin
No, but he's a Jedi, right? According
hold
to
on,
you.
hold on. Yeah, hold on. Anakin's a Jedi, yes, but people have sensed the dark side in him. He was
Okay, all right.
He did
Okay.
hold on. Hold on. He did what Jedi were not supposed to do. He fell in love.
Absolutely.
He did things that were outside of the Jedi.
Okay,
This person, Trinity, supposedly was following the whole Jedi code to a T.
Yeah.
But yet, every other Jedi we've seen since day one has done the opposite of what he said. Obi-Wan.
Every single Jedi since day one.
I would say every single Jedi who has followed the Jedi code to a T.
So Mace Windu, you're ready to say yes?
Well, Mace Windu did what Mace Windu did what Trinity said don't do, which was every other Jedi too.
Which is what?
Yeah. What are you saying?
Pulling out a weapon to fight.
No. That's no.
Pull a weapon unless prepared to kill or something like that.
Yeah, a Jedi doesn't pull. They don't pull out their lightsaber on unarmed civilians, and they only pull out their Jedi to fight somebody to kill, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, and every other Jedi pulls out the weapon to kill, regardless if they're armed or unarmed.
No. Obi-Wan Kenobi literally chopped hands off. There's a scene in. There's tons of scenes. Obi-Wan Kenobi does it twice. He chops hands off in bars, and he's not killing anyone. He just literally does it to make a
He literally dishands them. Disarms them.
He maims people.
He's like, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna maim you.
I'm just gonna really like fuck with your psyche and your like.
You can't work
emotional death.
Yeah, you can't work it. You can't work anymore.
Emotional damage.
You can't tie. They can't tie their shoes anymore. But at least they're disarmed.
So Ed. So
did you die?
But so based on this one example I gave you, out of thousands of probably other examples, do you still stick to what you just said? That is not accurate?
It's I stick to what I said. I'm sitting on his mountain.
Okay. All right, buddy.
And the acting is meh.
Okay. The acting
Where's
is
it
meh.
going to?
All right. Well,
wait, what's that one girl? I forgot her name. Crap. She was in the Hunger Games. She's in this movie series.
The one from the Hunger Games is in
and Steinberg.
Sure, but
Rue?
I don't know.
It's about Rue.
Yeah,
the main character.
Yeah, the acting. What is it? Is she in Hunger Games?
Yes. Yeah, she's in the Hunger Games. Rue.
The twins or
the twins.
Yeah,
the actor that plays the twins.
Twins.
They're the same person. I just hope this gets better. I mean, as a Star Wars fan, I hope it gets better. But honestly,
you know that weird alien with the little horns on the side of her head? The one that's always following the main guy?
Yeah.
That's the little Wolverine girl from Logan.
X-23.
Yeah, that's X-23. Yeah, right? Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, side note, Rotten Tomato score. Critic.
I don't care about the Rotten Tomato score.
Oh, you'll care. You'll care.
So
but the thing is, I mean, true. I mean, the score is like a 5.5 or whatever out of 10 on IMDb. But I mean, I really don't care about that. But at the same time, no, I mean, I think that the whole idea, like, well, first and foremost, I disagree with you almost completely, Ed, about the part of the Jedi are attacking, or the whole ethos and the whole code of not fighting somebody who's unarmed is all the Jedis do it. Because I even remember with Mace Windu, the fact he was called out initially not to when Palpatine was like, "Hey, I'm unarmed. Like, Anakin, you're gonna let me kill me," and Mace Windu was like, "Hey, I'm going to do it only because I know who you are." I mean, this is not the first time that's been said, so this is not like a new concept in the Star Wars universe.
This defends my point, though.
Yeah, but the thing is like that. It was such a big thing because he was going to kill him, even though he was just a Sith.
Yeah, it defends my point though.
But you see how that's an extreme example? That's extreme. So it's not so that in of itself, the fact that Palpatine was able to call that out and say, "Hey, this is one of your rules. You can't do this." And Mace Windu was like, "Hey, I'm going to break the rules just because I know how evil you are and I want to kill the Sith." Shows you that that was an extreme moment. So in other cases, Mace wouldn't do that. But because this is an extreme moment where he's about to face a Sith, he was like, "I'm going to kill you just because I know you are."
I'm sorry. What is Ed's point with that? I'm truly getting
Ed's point.
here.
Ed's point is this.
Yeah.
And Ed, please tell me if I'm wrong. Ed's point is that the whole idea of, hey, you can't fight Jedi when I think her name is May. I forgot which one is which.
Yeah.
When May says, "Hey, Jedi cannot fight somebody you can't not pull your lightsaber on somebody that's unarmed." Ed's saying that, well, why is that a point of contention when Jedi throughout all the Star Wars movies have done that on unarmed civilians in the past? And that's the point that he's making. I'm saying I disagree with that in its entirety because for the most part, Jedi are not facing unarmed civilians or unarmed people first and foremost. And specifically, they're not supposed to kill unarmed civilians. So if they don't kill them, as long as they like Obi-Wan could chop your hand off. Doesn't mean he's going to kill you. So that's the difference in between what you're getting confused on.
This is a stupid thing to say because also every character is different. We're literally in 2 parts into a 8-part series about a mystery where Jedis may have done something that's unethical, thereby making these Jedi unconventional.
Yes.
And everything they do unconventional. So, and there's a laundry list of Jedi throughout the history of everything we watch of Jedi that are unconventional. Luke Skywalker's unconventional. Rey's unconventional. The guy from the Ezra's apprentice, I forgot his name, or Ezra's master, he was unconventional. There are Jedis who aren't Jedis. There are Jedis who do whatever the fuck they want. There are Jedis who follow this code, but not this code. So, like, what does it mean? That's characters. That's just different characters.
And to really quick, and then you Ned can go back to arguing again. The code forbids Jedi from killing unarmed people, not from fighting them. Just to clarify that. So they can fight somebody, they can cut a hand off, this and the other. They just can't kill somebody who's unarmed. So at that point, then if that's the case, then there's nothing that was done wrong in the Acolyte. And the Acolyte is holding true to the ethos of the Jedi Order.
Yeah, but like Anakin would like again.
I
don't use Anakin as an example because that's easy for it to.
Well, no. We can argue this. Anakin was an extreme. First, Anakin was the chosen one, so he already had this complex where he thought he could remake the Jedi Order to what he saw what was right. So Anakin.
Whoa, what? That's false.
Anakin thought he had God complex. He thought he's like, hey, I know what's right. Why can't we do this?
He did have a God complex. He did think what he was doing is right.
Right. If you disagree with that, then you have fundamentally missed the whole prequel trilogy.
He was denied the
Watch Ed bring up examples that come to the same conclusion.
It's going to come back to the same conclusion.
Ed, the question is, let
Ed finish. Let Ed finish. Let's let him talk.
He was denied master by the Jedi Order.
Yes.
He didn't believe he had a God complex. He believed and had confidence he was good. He didn't have a God complex. If anything, people were hyping him up. I mean, the whole reason why he left Tatooine,
he was being piped up.
He's getting piped up.
Yeah, sure, piped up. Sure, that's it. The whole reason why he had left Tatooine was because he was told he was the chosen one. I mean, think about it like this: if you're told, "Hey, you're the chosen one. You're the one to bring balance to the Force," you're told that for years and years and years. You're going to have some kind of confidence or something about it. Now, God complex, I don't know, because he kept being denied the rank of master.
And I don't think you understand what God complex is.
Yeah, that you're the SHI. Yeah, the Fiznit. you think you
It's
give
ignorant.
off a sense of an aura of you're the fizness, basically.
So you think that you're the
And
shit?
do you
So,
know what the God complex
what-
is?
Wait, okay, he's somewhere right, but the thing is, so you
Somewhere, all right.
somewhere he's all.
All he wanted
I
to
don't think he
do,
does.
all he wanted to do was save Padme, and people,
But why?
the
Okay,
Jedi Order.
why?
Hold on. The Jedi Order kept denying him rank of master, kept putting him to the side, even though the same people that kept putting him to the side kept saying, "Oh, you're the chosen one. You're going to do great things, or you're going to be balanced to the Force." But then he kept getting denied until it pushed him to the limit. Like, okay, you know what? F you all. I'm going to the dark side. I'm going to save Padme, and boom.
Ed, so okay. So I'm trying to get you logically there. You almost got it. You were just there, and I feel like I'll hopefully you're not trolling. And this is how you truly think. Why did he keep getting denied master, even though he thought he was ready?
They didn't think he was ready.
Huh?
They didn't think he was ready.
You didn't think he was ready, but in his mind, but why? So, but why though?
They do
I mean,
say
you
it.
can say a lot of things.
Okay, so we'll run with he wasn't ready. Anakin thought in his mind that his decisions were right. He thought that, hey, I already know everything I need to know. I'm the one that's supposed to be in balance. I'm this godly figure that's supposed to balance the Force, get rid of the Sith, and therefore only the Jedi will stand, right? So at this point, he says, hey, when I decide to do something, I know that it is right. I know that I am good. I know how to do X, Y, and Z. The Jedi don't know that. So that's why he kept questioning them. That's why when he was with Obi-Wan kept questioning Obi-Wan about why I'm going to do this. Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? Like, this is the right way. This is how we should move forward, right? And Obi-Wan kept saying, hey, you don't know as much as you think you do. You're too young. You have this complex about yourself, right? And therefore, that even though you think you're right, you think you know what's right and wrong, you're actually is more nuanced than that. But Anakin, in his mind, said, hey, there's no way that I'm wrong. I know I'm right. With Padme, when he had the visions of Padme dying, he knew Padme was gonna die. He was like, I know what I need to do. I know what is right. I know how to solve this. I can fix this. He thought that he could be above what his visions were showing him and what was actually going to happen. So at the end of the day,
What did he get counsel from Yoda and who else? Technically, Palpatine.
He got counsel from Yoda.
From Yoda.
He got counsel
And
from
Yoda
Obi-Wan, and so forth.
No,
And he thought,
really?
and at the end of the day, he thought he knew better, and he thought he could figure it out on his own. So he went to the one person.
It's not that he knew better. It was people like saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have feelings for it in the first place." Like, think about it. You have you're married to a girl that you're not supposed to be married to, which is against the Jedi Order entirely.
Because he
and
knew
they're
better.
telling you, hey, put those feelings aside.
Because he thought he knew better.
You're with that person.
He thought he knew better.
He literally at one point asks if there is a way to stop someone from dying.
Yes.
Like literally,
I was working to
there
that.
Be more of like a God complex in like even his endeavor. What he's trying to do is literally something only God can do. I mean, I don't know what point Ed's trying to get at here.
Okay, so here's the literal definition, right? A
Anything
pattern in which an individual believes they have great power, ability, influence, and are superior to others. So at the end of the day, those traits, literally, you don't think those summarize Anakin whatsoever?
Well, he is the chosen one. I mean, what are you going to call it? God?
So that's okay. So that's yes. Okay. So that just proves
a yes, no. It's a yes, no.
He's not going to say yes or no.
What's the question?
See, that's he. Bless your head. Yeah. He knows he's wrong.
Okay,
he knows.
So that's a yes.
So that's a yes.
Right. Anyway, bottom line, I'm not feeling this sister reboot in space. So
wow, that's racist.
Yeah.
How is that racist?
Because you're saying the black people, if there's two sisters, sister, just shucking and jiving.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is like the Tia and Tamara of
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
Yeah, it really is.
Now, which one's Tia? That's all I
I
want
don't
to know.
know.
Yeah.
Well, which one's less of a lesbian? I don't know. You tell me. So.
What?
Huh?
What show are you talking about?
What? Who's a lesbian?
Was that a shot at Tia Tamara or a
You know they're both married, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. He knows. They have lesbians.
mm.
Right, Ed?
Huh? I got nothing against lesbians. Trust me. I know some who are lesbians, and we're really good friends. So.
I'm confused, but what was the whole lesbian thing? I'm okay.
What?
Yeah, what did that come out from? All
yeah.
right, forget it.
It's probably,
Let's move.
it.
Yeah, let's forget it.
I'm
Jeez.
sure it's down the road. We'll see. We're going.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
I mean, to put to Ed's point, the dialogue is not great, right? But it's Star Wars. Star Wars has not been known for thought-provoking dialogue. I've never came from a Star Wars movie.
Never.
Insane.
$180 million. It better be good.
And
I never.
never
Spending $180 million on the dialogue, or are we spending it on the space opera, special effects, and costumes?
I don't know
Exactly.
I don't know what we're spending it on because I don't see it.
How much was this?
180 million.
180 million.
Well, you also gotta break into how many episodes it is and how much CG they had to put into it.
We literally just said that.
He's just checking into the conversation.
Hey, Green.
What happened?
Thank you
Where
for showing
am
up.
What's going on?
No, Ed thinks definitely the series should be front heavy with its razzle dazzle.
Yeah, but
fuck the finale, right?
I think guys were arguing if this was an actual Star Wars movie or not.
Yeah, no.
But the thing is, okay, so I'm looking at the statistics, right, of the production of some of the Star Wars movies. So the first Star Wars movie, of course, is $11 million, right? So the first one, $11 million, no surprise there. Force Awakens, right? Force Awakens, $245 million. Did that have the greatest dialogue in there? Absolutely not.
I thought it was pretty solid.
But it wasn't. But nothing. It was nothing earth shattering. Did you come out of Force Awakens?
Star Wars dialogue.
Yeah. Did you come out there and be like, damn, yo, when Finn said this, oh my God, I really gotta think about this. I'm gonna get this tattooed on my arm. Like,
dude, when Poe and Finn were like, going back and forth with those quips, I was like, holy shit, this is just like Han Solo and Chewie all over again.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So who's Chewie?
No, it's a Mexican guy that Han Solo hired to keep repairs of the ship.
Gotcha. Hey, somebody has to keep those Honda engines running for sure. So yeah, I mean,
he wasn't even speaking Wookiee-ish, it's just Spanish, but Han Solo's like, it's some kind of English language.
Yeah,
no,
senor. He's here. No, sí,
senor, the Darth Vader.
Yo, the engine, no good. He's like, holy shit, what is he saying? Like, where's my translator at? But no, like we're looking at like even Rogue One, right? And I think we've all said that Rogue One is probably one of the best Star Wars movies that has come out of modern time. And that was $200 million, right? And even then, even for how good that movie was, nobody was sitting there talking about, man, you know what? Damn, when they were getting shot at the they're shooting, trying to get through the force field, like it's a trap. Like, holy shit, my mind is blown. I am like nobody was thinking that. So that's what I'm saying. Like this whole dialogue thing is absolutely crazy. I think the 180 million. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's be honest. Star Trek has never had like stellar writing.
Star Trek?
Star Wars. I'm sorry. Star Trek has had stellar writing. I'll die on my deathbed. But no, Star Wars. I'm sorry. Star Wars has never had stellar writing.
No, it
like it's been. The thing is, when you go to Star Wars, it's fun. You check out. You don't have to like really like think too hard about the plot or anything. You just enjoy the ride, basically.
Yeah,
even like, in the old ones.
Are you trying to watch Star Wars thinking like it's the Shawshank Redemption or some shit?
Yeah, like, so I'm like, I don't know what kind of story are you expecting, in?
Better than this. Something
Okay,
like, I don't know, Andor,
can we?
or
But
I don't know,
I
something
think
better than
I'm gonna be because I was having a conversation with Bandito Mac about this recently. I think
Oh shit, where is Bandito?
I don't know. He actually was excited about today's episode too. So I don't know why he's not here. But this is I was having a conversation with Bandito Mac about this earlier. I feel like Star Wars fans in general are so toxic and they are so unable to be pleased that no matter how well Star Wars does or what they produce, people are always going to be like, "Oh, it's trash. Oh, I don't like this, that, and the other." It's absolutely insane that we got the Acolyte. We got some wire food, some Chinese wire food going on in a Star Wars movie. And the one thing you're complaining about is like, well, this is not deep enough of a movie. I need a Schindler's List level of drama, and I didn't cry tears when May came out and started talking. Like, this is literally something that we've asked for so long. This type of Star Wars show, that we get it, and then instead of being appreciative or actually having real criticism, because I don't really think the dialogue is not good is real criticism. Kind of find it kind of is diminishing what really the series about is, so what the series about so far.
I don't think it's diminishing. I think that because of the lack of good storytelling that Star Wars has done ever since the sequels, and to give it to a very well-known, very, very expensive company, and for it to just like what's the better word to say than that, to not give a good story, it's very disrespectful to the fan base.
But what's not good about the story so far? I mean, we're 2 episodes in a brand new series.
Do you think it's good?
Star Wars Episode 2, that is one of the worst Star Wars movies ever made. Is that not disrespectful to the fan base? Because that's one of the most terrible pieces of shit in the world. Episode 2.
Shit, Episode 1 wasn't.
Well, at least episode 1 through, what is it, 1 through 8?
But is that not disrespectful to the fans?
At least episode 1 through 6 wasn't trying to be political and talk down to us and all this other stuff. And
yeah,
but the writing.
Am I wrong?
But they haven't done any of that.
But
what you're saying, they're talking down to you. They haven't done any of that. There's no part in this where they have put any scene of lesbianism or whatever else you want to pull up out your ass.
You'll see.
It's not about, but you're not talking about
it's going to happen.
But you're not talking about what will happen. We're talking about what happened. So you can't talk about, oh, this is what happened. We're talking about what is going on now. So you're bringing up situations like they're talking down to you, blah, blah, blah. You've seen 2 episodes where none of that happened. So how is that even something that you could critique when you haven't seen it?
No, it's happening in Star Wars. Well, it happens soon in this too.
But how can you judge it though? It hasn't happened though.
It's gonna happen. I have seen interviews and stuff, so it's gonna happen. You'll see.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All I know is that in a future far, far, far away, eyewitness testimony still counts as hard evidence when it comes to convicting someone for murder.
Well, wait, are you talking about for they were like, hey,
Acolyte.
They were like, hey,
it's 100% her. We know it.
She did it.
The bartender.
Yeah, bartender.
Like, these people can traverse space and time, travel like the vast
they can't do
Milky
time,
Way in a heartbeat, and still, word of mouth is king.
Well, I mean, luckily, the one master was like, like, yeah, I don't think this is her. Everybody's like, no, she did it. She has to do it. It's like, she has a twin. They're like, holy shit. In a galaxy far, far away. And they're like, everybody's mind's blown that she has a twin. They're like, holy, those things still exist nowadays. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, in a world filled with trooper clones, they're shocked at the fact that there could be an identical copy of someone.
Yeah, she's like, she's like, I seen she has a twin. It can't be her twin. Like, yes, she's still alive. Like, holy shit, there's a twin. That's crazy. Like, it's really weird how they go about these about these genetic anomalies that are twins. Yeah, I thought the acting wasn't too bad. I honestly, the action scenes were pretty cool. I did enjoy, like, I really enjoy how they use the force powers in this movie, or in these 2 episodes. Because it's almost like, I mean, we've seen video games, right? So like Star Wars Force Unleashed, right? That was a cool way of, like, you know, Star Destroyer. You see him being able to use his force powers in a way that everybody wished you could use force powers, like, you know, ripping, you know, bots in half and shit, and pulling down Death Stars and Death Destroyers and all this other bullshit. I mean, that's really cool. So I like the fact that this, while it's doing the kung fu wire, you know, fighting scenes and so forth, they're doing simple stuff like, you know, hey, like, somebody's about to fall on the ground. You don't want them to, you know, get knocked out. So boom, I'm gonna stop you and then just keep you there. Like, hey, I'm gonna interrogate you type shit. And even with Master Torben, when he was in that state for 10 years of just meditating and so forth, and like nobody could actually touch him, I was like, yo, that's pretty dope. So, I mean, I think they're introducing some cool concept.
How does he poop?
I think he force
scoops it out and throws it in the toilet.
I think
they already answered this in Harry Potter. They abracadabra the poop out of your body. That's why there's no toilets.
Wait, they do the death spell on your shit?
And yeah, in Harry Potter, there are no toilets because they zap the poop out of their body.
I feel like that
is a fact.
I feel like the third movie would probably discredit that, but hey, you know what? Maybe you're a bigger Harry Potter fan than me, sir.
Nope, and I saw Yoda do it too, so that's all.
You saw Yoda poop, or abracadabra have you?
I didn't.
Because either option is pretty cool.
I didn't see Yoda poop, but that's the point.
I mean, poop. He does.
You prove me wrong, huh?
How does Yoda wipe his hands? Now that I think about it, he can barely move.
No, he uses a Japanese toilet. I know that for
it pretty much wipes his ass for him.
So, yeah.
It's in the corner of that mossy pit he lived in.
Yeah.
That's where the toilet is.
Like, don't look over here. It's like a really luxury bidet, heated water.
Yeah. It's the little one. Hello, Yoda.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I got a bidet, and it's an absolute game changer.
That's what I heard. I cannot. Oh God, I want one so bad.
I want it so bad.
Guys,
I want a bidet so bad. Everyone says that once you do it, it's magical.
Well, the thing is, like, when COVID was happening, all of them were getting sold out like crazy. So I wanted one, but I just couldn't get one because, like I said, everybody was buying one in the United States. So I ended up finally getting one once I got into my house. So I installed a bidet in my bathroom, which is kind of funny. My wife is like, I don't want a bidet. Why would I want water squirting my ass? I was like, okay. I'm like, hey, don't knock me. Don't knock me for having a good time. Yeah. So I was like, hey, why don't you go in the bathroom and give it a try? So I sat there and watched her as she squirted water in her butthole, and her mind was changed ever since. And she made me. She forced me to buy her a bidet so I used the guest bathroom. Like, the guest bathroom is closest to my office. So I use the guest bathroom upstairs, and she uses the master bathroom. She forced me to buy a expedited to the house instantaneously so that she can squirt water up her butt. And now,
I wish Black Girls Hack was on this, was in the chat to clarify some of these statements.
I mean, I'm telling you, like, sometimes
I believe it right now.
Sometimes,
everything is factual.
Sometimes
dude, I am just biting at or chomping at the bit to get a damn bidet.
I'm not gonna lie, like, Black Girls, sometimes she's gone for hours, and all I hear is psst, psst, Psst. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I just hear wire getting
Are you in there again?
God damn. Like, this wire bill's so damn expensive.
Yeah.
Like it's just squaring wire. And
Firing it up there.
I want to get one that had like you could plug it in and it was like heated and everything else. In my bathroom, in the guest bathroom, the outlet is too far away. In the master bathroom, though, there's outlets all over the bathroom. So technically, I could have upgraded her to a heated one, but don't tell her this. I didn't want to have a better experience than me. So I said, you're going to get cold wire shut up your butt just like I have to.
All right,
but yeah, if you guys
some clean butts at the Creamcast household.
Absolutely.
Really clean butts.
Yeah. Have you ever been able to just squirt your butt and then you wipe it and it's just like, no, there's nothing there.
Nothing
and you
there.
just like,
That's never happened to me. I can confidently say that.
and I literally, once that happens, I just float off the toilet. I'm like, lights come on, the heavens open up, and it's an amazing feeling, guys. So
that was beautiful.
yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, so yeah, me and Yoda share that experience. So I'm pretty much a Jedi at this point. But yeah, no, I think this is a great series. I won't say it's great. This is so far is good. It's decent. I'm willing to. I want to see more. I would say, yeah. If I had to rate it right now, I would probably give it a solid 6.5, maybe 7. It was enjoyable. When I watched it, I didn't sit there and be like, "Fuck, this sucks." I want to go. Like it was okay. It was decent.
I will say that I like it so far. I like that it's different in terms of I like the mystery.
Yeah,
I really like the mystery. And I didn't know I wanted Jedi's detectives as much as turns out I really like the idea of Jedi detectives. It's kind of cool to see Jedi doing something other than the biggest threat in the world at any given time. I mean, this will probably turn out to be the biggest greatest threat of.
It's a big Jedi secret.
Did they show like the Sith?
Jedi,
yeah, some shit. Okay, so but it's cool to see basically Jedi Law and Order. I like that idea. Yeah. I even like the scenes in the original series when Obi-Wan and Anakin were just like cops for a brief moment in time chasing down assassins and stuff. I like that idea. So to have kind of a little bit of that I thought was cool. I do like the fighting, like Ed said. I think the fighting's real cool. I hope they go some cool places with it. And I like the cast. I like the Asian guy, the main. I don't know who he is. I don't think I've seen him.
I forgot his name.
That's Ken Watanabe.
Yeah, Ken Watanabe. Let them fight.
That's
I believe
him.
He said, "Let them fight." I was like, have I seen you before? Yeah. But yeah, no, he's good.
No, it's the henchman from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The henchman to Shredder. What's that guy?
Lee Jung Lee Jung
Jay
or Jai.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You guys.
No, I like the whole cast. I think the cast has been pretty cool. I'm trying to think of anyone I don't. I think it's a good ensemble so far. They haven't really, like I said, the dialogue is not amazing, but I was not expecting great dialogue, is least in my mind. I think the practical effects are good so far. The actual environments are good. The limited space stuff they showed has been, okay. Nothing looks terrible. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, for what it is right now, I like it, and we'll see where it goes. There's a lot of cool ideas, like you said, the meditation. She couldn't kill the guy with the meditation. I like that she's fighting a Jedi with those little knife things to throw.
Yeah.
I think that was cool. You can do some cool stuff with that. I hope and then the implication is that there's more like her, right? So, I think right now in the moment, it's a cool idea and a cool series. And I like the characters. We'll see where it goes. I have a feeling it's going to degrade into typical Jedi bullshit fighting a Sith, and it'll be like, okay, I've seen this a million times. But right now, this is like not as good as Andor, not as good as Ahsoka, but way better than the Obi-Wan and Anakin series. That is way better than that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of a worse series than this. I mean, there's 2 episodes. I can't really base it on there. But right now, it's way more entertaining than Yeah, it's better than Boba for me. It's better than Boba.
What? Better than Boba? No.
Better than Boba, and it's better than the Obi-Wan series, hands
I
down.
forgot Boba existed.
Yeah. It's not as good as Mando. So like, I mean, you see, this is like in the middle, but there's way worse shit that Disney Plus has done. So that's what like I don't get it half the time. Like, I mean, but maybe we'll see, and it'll get really bad soon, and we'll be like, oh, okay, where are you, Boba Fett? We need you right now.
No, that will never happen. If
Right
that
now,
ever
no
happened,
one's saying that.
if that ever happened, please believe I would stop watching Star Wars for life because man,
Yeah.
Boba is is literally the bottom of the barrel when you're talking about. I still can't get over that spin move that fucking guy did in Boba Fett.
I was watching this. I was watching the spin move GIF the other day.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
And I just was hypnotically drawn to like a loop of that spin move.
Yeah, you just must love torture and you must hate yourself
It
because
was
there's
good.
no
It was a
way.
good time. But the Acolyte, I kind of want them to do. I want them to do more of this shit. Like more of get me away from the Star Wars that is just like they've destroyed. Like get me away from the characters that I'm sick of. Get me away from the ideas that I'm sick of. I like the idea of corrupt Jedi who are like hiding in a detective Jedi trying to figure it out and uncover shit and
Yeah, I love that.
I like a mystery. I love that shit. So far right now I really like the series. We'll stick with it, but yeah, more of this is good. Um in terms of like creativity at least. It's better.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is honestly, I believe, probably I wouldn't say out of all the Star Wars series, this is better than anything other than Boba. I think it's better than Boba. I think it's better than Obi-Wan.
Well, let's do this when it wraps up. Let's rank it honestly.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Let's all rank. Let's give it the fair shake and let's let it end.
Mm-hmm.
And because I know Ed's going pretty hard on it. Maybe the budget. Maybe Ed, the budget will show up. We don't know. We don't know. But yeah, let's give it a fair shake. But yeah, I would say you gave your blurry Creamcast. It was like 6.
Oh yeah, blurry. So
I'll give it a 7.
You gave it a 7.
Yeah, a solid 7.
I would probably give it a 7.5. 7.5.
I'll give it a 5.
This is just a 2-hour premiere. Just a 2-hour premiere.
I know. Yeah, so 5 for 5. These. Well, for the first 2 episodes, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ed?
5.
Well, there you go.
Meh.
Yeah, but that's actually higher than I thought.
I thought
it was gonna be like in the 2s or something.
Yeah.
He was talking about it.
Trust me, it might get there.
The way
that,
the way that Ed looks at
Ed hates it more than he actually like. It actually like his pre-hate of it. It seems like the show actually may have done something to Ed because he was pre-hating it at a 2. And it seemed like some of the show maybe have elevated it a little bit. Who knows, Ed?
Nah.
Who knows?
Oh, I know.
We'll see what happens in the future. Only till said, Ed, are you saying you have a problem with girls kissing girls?
No, I don't have a problem with girls kissing girls. You can kiss whoever you want. Just don't shove it down my throat.
Okay, so he wants to just let it slide in his throat.
But what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like,
so
just for clarification,
entertainment, and how do you say it? I'll take this as an example. Religious beliefs should be separate from entertainment. I say that because there are people who go to certain churches or mosques or whatever. They go to that seeking that specific thing. Now, if you go to a church or a mosque or whatever, a religious place, and you get the opposite, wouldn't you be upset about that?
What are you talking? What I don't understand.
I'm totally confused.
What does this have to do with Star Wars?
Exactly. What?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
What? Star Wars. Why should it be in Star Wars? Why am I going to a movie theater to be preached to or have people's beliefs be shoved down my throat. I can't be entertained, not to be told what I'm
What does
doing
this have
wrong.
to do with the church, though, or mosque?
Exactly.
Right.
What does that have to do with beliefs or whatever? Entertainment and
But isn't this
belief.
entertainment? I don't get your example. Isn't Star Wars
Is it?
entertainment? Is Star Wars a
It's
religion?
supposed to be.
Okay, so it should be in Star Wars,
No, I said it should be entertaining. Star Wars.
right? But what about the question was, can two women kiss each other?
Sure. They
uh
can do whatever they want.
So it's okay at Star Wars.
Has it been in Star Wars before? What's the purpose of it?
To show the character is probably gay, just to have a relationship with a character.
Is that all?
I mean, that's typically why that happens
Has it happened before?
in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say yes. I just don't have a good example.
I don't think it's ever happened in Star Wars before.
But okay, but the idea is that in the entire galaxy of characters, you're saying that we've never seen two gay characters or like they don't exist in Star Wars?
I don't
No,
think
there's
so.
no gay people
whole,
in the future.
Oh, okay.
oh my goodness. My whole point is Star Wars
How come
is
you could show like Luke kiss Leia, their brother and sister, and that's okay?
Because
we
that's
didn't know
hot.
that till later.
Right, but I mean, okay, yeah, we didn't know that, but they kissed,
Yeah, and
right?
knowing that later was like, ugh. Did none of us go ugh when we found out?
Right. Yeah, but okay, so
Exactly.
that already
Exactly.
exists. That already exists in Star Wars, right? So it's already like Star Wars is like, ugh. So wouldn't this be an upgrade if it's just two non-sibling characters kissing? Would that be an upgrade, right?
I don't know, it'd be an upgrade. What's the purpose of it?
Like I said, just character development, a relationship. A character has a relationship.
I don't know if it's character development. My thing is, I don't have kids, but if I did, I don't know if I would want if I would want an entertainment or other people to teach or show things to my kids that I would not feel
But two characters
at a certain
kissing.
age.
Yeah, but two women kissing is not. You're not teaching anyone. That's just something that exists.
Oh, come on.
Huh?
Come on.
What? Come on.
I've been trying.
Come on. Come on.
Hey, trying to get us horny or what?
How many of us have been influenced by things we saw on TV or movies?
Never.
How many of us tried to like do some WWF stunts or whatever, or had tried to do something based off of a TV
Okay,
show?
hold on. No, let's not go into another black hole. What's your point? Just please, quick, short, and simple. What's your point?
Some people are more influenced at a younger age. They are most.
So that's why you can't have gay people kissing.
No, I'm saying just in general, just anything that has to be, sexual or whatever. I mean, let kids be kids.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I don't know what you're saying, but
I don't understand. Ed, just real quick, last question. Gay people are modern with television, right? They've existed since the dawn of time.
No, it's a creation.
Okay.
Of big.
I was just saying, before there were Star Wars TV shows, gay people have been somehow they're forming out there.
They're a myth. They don't exist.
Yeah, they are.
I have nothing against the sexual preference of anyone. I'm just saying, as a entertainment.
Yeah, you just don't want to see it, right?
No, I didn't say that.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Here's the thing: I have certain beliefs, or whatever, but I don't want it in my entertainment. I do not want it in my entertainment because it's different.
Right.
I don't want to see Spider-Man all of a sudden. Oh, he's going to be political, run for president. He's telling me, "Oh, you must believe in this and believe in that." No, I don't want that. I want Spider-Man to go kick some butt, save the world, watch Aunt May die or something like that. I don't want. I want to be separate from whatever political thing.
But if it's just two characters, there's just two female characters kissing. There's nothing wrong.
But what's the point of it? There's a point behind it.
I would say in Star Trek in the '60s, Captain Kirk kissed Lieutenant Uhura. It was the first interracial kiss in the history of television, and a whole bunch
Even
of
though it
people,
was done through mind control, because Kirk
why,
in his right
yeah,
mind would never
gross. They would never do that.
Would
Would never
never.
do that. But anyways, the actress
leave that for Spock.
did it.
God damn it.
The actress did it, and it had something to do with some civil rights movement that was going on. I think there was some agenda at play. I'm not sure. It could be make believe, but they might be. It might be something like that. Ed, you think it has something to do something like that? Trying to normalize something that's nothing wrong with it?
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe
All
not.
right, well, you have fun your interracial relationship, Ed.
Oh, I am in one actually.
I know.
What?
Yeah, what the
Enjoy it.
hell?
You enjoy it, Ed. You enjoy it, bud.
Wow,
Yeah.
Ed, man, how do you?
What a luxury.
Yeah, Ed. I mean, you do real. No, I'm not even gonna talk about that. No, that's fine.
What? Go on. Go
no,
on. You
no,
wanted
no.
me to talk, so you talk. Go on.
You said what?
You wanted me to talk earlier, so now you talk. Go on.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
I think Ed,
said I was
Ed,
holding back on
Ed,
stuff, and then you said no, go talk about it, so I did. Go on.
Ed, as your lawyer and your friend, I urge this podcast to end.
Yeah, I think we're about to end this podcast.
All right, yeah, let's wrap it up, Ed. Take us out, my friend.
Wrap her up, Ed.
Ed, wrap her. You better wrap her up.
Oh my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode, and this has been actually episode 126 of the Blrd podcast. As always, you can find us on all major platforms, and you can also talk with us and watch our beautiful faces, especially the one handsome guy, the Ed on the ground, here on twitch.tv/the Blrd podcast. Best in the world, baby. Catch you later.
All right.
Peace.
Blur you later.
Blur you later.